Hi there, students. A geek. A geek is a type of person. It's an informal way to describe an eccentric, non-mainstream person who is maybe normally an expert or an enthusiast obsessed by a hobby or an intellectual pursuit. At school, the geeks are the ones who are always studying hard, but they're a little bit socially inept. They have difficulty relating. They're less popular. They're not fashionable. Yeah, they're always studying. I think you could interchange this word a geek with the word a nerd as well. Okay, so if somebody calls you a geek, they are being unpleasant, they're criticizing. Although the word geek nowadays, there are some people who use it with pride, but still generally a geek, if you call someone a geek, you're saying they're socially awkward, they're a bit outside society, they're not cool, yeah, they're just worried about their hobby or or science. So, for example, a computer geek. He's a computer geek. So a geek, someone who's intelligent, but they're not fashionable, they're not popular, and they're probably very interested in a particular subject which they know all about. As I said, particularly a computer geek, but he's a movie geek. He's really into films. He knows everything about them. He knows a lot about science and technology. Yeah, it's slightly different from a boffin. A boffin is a genuine scientist. A geek, you're also insulting them, saying they're a little bit outside of society. So yeah, it's somebody who's intellectual, who's not popular. Yeah, you might call them a dork as well. He was a real geek at school, but he seems to have grown up. Whenever my computer stops working, I need a computer geek, because if not, then I can't work. Yeah, a science fiction geek, somebody who's into this. Yeah. Okay, so this is a slang word. This is informal. I'd probably give it 3.5 for informality. Use this in an informal conversation. Something semi-formal, I don't think use it semi-formally or formally at all. Yeah, somebody more formally, somebody who's socially awkward, somebody who knows a lot about science, a computer, a person who knows about computers. Okay, as to origin, originally apparently this started as carnival slang, people at the fairs. And a geck was a fool, yeah, a simpleton, somebody whose money you were going to get from them in a simple way. And it probably comes from geck, or geck in Dutch, or geck in Low German. So geck, a fool, yeah, an idiot, somebody who's silly. Okay, so yeah, maybe I'm a bit of an English geek. Yeah, okay, so geek. They know a lot about their subject, their hobby, but they're socially awkward. They're not fashionable. They're not very sociable. And that's the idea of a geek. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Geek.